Here we are. We're just being introduced to these three young men, these three boys. And so Lizzie's going to tell us a bit of their story because then we're going to be going to their actual property and to see where they're living. And so, yeah, Lizzie, tell us the story.
These three boys, we call them the Lovans. This is Joshua, and this is Jesfel and Anashe. And they are born from a father and mother who have mental health challenges. So the father disappeared a few years ago. I mean, they actually don't know where he is. And the mother has episodes. Actually, herself and the mother, they both have mental health challenges. So they have episodes where they go out and then they are okay again. So we met these boys in September last year.
Okay.
He is 10 going on 11, and he is 9 going on 10. He's 6 going on 7. They were all not in school.
Wow.
Never attended school. I mean, the mother tried to put them in school, but because of the hardships, she can't work because she's all sick like that. And so she couldn't afford school fees. So we got these boys. They were not sponsored or anything, but we put them in school already.
Yes,
because we just
absolutely.
couldn't leave them out.
Yes.
They recently got sponsored. So now these two are grade ones. They did ECD here just to make them catch up with everybody, and now they are grade ones. And he is ECD still.
All right.
So I mean, it's one of those hope stories where there was really nothing,
Right.
and they are getting somewhere. We are really excited to see them write and read. You know, they are really he's super smart.
Okay.
And they are both like smart, and they now can write, they can read, and they can do like the letter words,
Right.
which is amazing.
That's amazing.
You know, and they were just going out there getting some birds or something to eat. You know, I mean, it was really that bad. But we thank God that here they are, and they now have hope.
Well, this is an amazing story, right? Because we're connected to 11 villages, 11 headmen,
Yes.
and we're impacting 11 villages. We're talking thousands and thousands of lives and areas, and it's the headmen now that are taking responsibility. 12, 13 years ago, that wasn't true,
Yes.
was it?
No, it wasn't.
And it's really through the ministry of Let's Give Them Hope, through the leadership with Weston and Lizzie and Liz, all of them connecting to the headmen, that they're now taking much more responsibility
No, definitely.
for the
Yeah.
people in their village,
Yes.
and now connecting us to be part of transforming lives, desperate, hopeless, and to see the joy in these young men, these beautiful little uniforms. I
Yes.
tell you, what a blessing.
So this is where Joshua and Jesfel and Anashe live. The Lovans, we call them. And this is their mom, and that's their sister at her back. She has 4 kids. But since Let's Give Them Hope came and help the kids, they can now read, they can write. You know, she's seeing a lot of change in her family, and she has gained hope through that.
Amazing.
You tell Rachel.
kwakandotoona kuti aiwa zviri kuita
She said she's so thankful, I mean, that her kids got sponsored, all of them, and they now have new uniforms, shoes. They recently got jerseys, so she said she feels really like it's working out for her. You know, she's very happy. Yeah. I mean, we have recently put these kids on our food program. We look at special cases. Our kids come to the program, they eat every day, but we also have special cases where they don't have breakfast in the morning, they don't have food for dinner. So we take those kids and we give them food every month so that they can be helped, you know, get enough food to eat. Yeah.
So to make sure that while they're here, they're also being provided for,
Yes,
as well
yes.
as not just at the program.
Yes,
And it's
it's
making a
really-
huge difference.
It's making a huge difference. I mean, for the kids to come in the morning without anything to eat and wait until lunch, you know, it's quite a long time. So we look into all those issues and try help as much as we can.
So when you saw those kids in September, they were undersized, malnourished, really.
Yes, they were. I mean, they could hardly look up. You know, they could hardly look you in the eye or speak much. You know, they were scared. And when we showed them love, when we just accepted them as they are, they they just started, to develop, just having fun, laugh.
Right, because
And,
when we saw these
kids.
boys, from 10 months ago, you said the difference from 10 months ago when you first saw them to what we just interviewed them at the school, you say it's just a massive transformation.
Yes, it's massive. I mean, it's huge. Yeah. It's really one of those, hope
Miracle stories.
It is.
And so they were talking about the property that they were growing some vegetables and trying to grow here as well.
Yeah, they had a garden over there where they can grow the greens and some onions and stuff. But now it's dried up. There's no water. So
Because of the drought.
Because of the drought.
They lost all their crop. And that's one of the reasons we're needing to feed and bring food to the property.
Yes.
That they're in the food program as well as the feeding program. Absolutely greater need now than maybe it has been as we've been working here for, let's give them hope, for almost 14 years. But with this drought, this is like a 40-year drought. I mean, as far as severity of this drought, that's going to impact all the people in this area, and upping our help to make sure that they're provided for is going to increase in these days as well. So we're praying for the land, we're praying for the weather, that rain would begin to come, and that this would again be abundant land here in the land of Zimbabwe.